Did you know that chia seeds, the so-called superfood praised for weight loss, energy boosts, and heart health, could quietly harm older adults if used the wrong way? Just one small mistake, and you might face serious constipation, bloating, or even a risk of intestinal blockage. It sounds shocking, but for many seniors, what seems healthy on the surface can secretly backfire. Everyone tells you, chia seeds are good for you, but the truth is, this tiny seed can become a hidden enemy for those over 60. Now, don't get me wrong, chia seeds are genuinely amazing when used correctly. They're packed with omega-3s, fiber, minerals, and antioxidants, making them a nutritional powerhouse. But here's the problem. Many older adults unknowingly make critical mistakes. Eating them dry, taking too much at once, mixing them straight into acidic liquids, choosing low-quality seeds, or assuming they provide all the omega-3 your body needs are all very common errors. And surprisingly, hardly anyone talks about these risks. That's why in today's video, I'm going to guide you step by step on how to enjoy chia seeds safely and effectively. You'll discover how to improve digestion and gut microbiome diversity, stabilize blood sugar and maintain steady energy, support heart, bone, and joint health, and even protect memory and cognitive function. Plus, I'll reveal the 5 deadly mistakes seniors make with chia seeds, and how to fix them immediately to avoid dangerous side effects. Before we jump in, I'd love to hear from you. How old are you, and do you regularly eat chia seeds? Share your answers in the comments, and I'll do my best to respond to each one. Thanks for visiting Senior Health Tips, Healthy Aging. Let's get started and unlock the real power of chia seeds safely and effectively. Number 5. Overloading on chia seeds. Like a fiber bomb. Let's be honest, fiber is one of those nutrients everyone talks about but often misunderstands. Chia seeds are praised as tiny superstars, and they really are. Just 2 tablespoons pack nearly 10 grams of fiber, almost a third of the daily requirement. But here's the catch. Suddenly dropping a fiber bomb into your diet can be more shocking than helpful, especially for those of us over 60. You see, fiber isn't just about digestion. It's about balance. Our intestines need time to adapt, and our hydration needs matter more than most people realize. Jumping straight into 2 tablespoons of chia seeds without adjusting anything else is like flooding a garden hose with water that can't escape. It creates pressure, discomfort, and sometimes real trouble. Seniors often have slower gut motility, less stomach acid, or conditions like IBS or constipation, making them particularly vulnerable. The sudden fiber surge can trigger bloating, painful gas, or swings between constipation and diarrhea. Here's a concrete example. Helen, a lively 68-year-old from Arizona, read online that chia seeds were a miracle for digestion and weight control. Motivated, she started adding 2 heaping tablespoons to her morning smoothie every day. She didn't increase her water intake or adjust her meals, thinking she was doing everything right. Within a week, she was doubled over with stomach cramps and eventually had to visit the ER. Doctors discovered a mild bowel obstruction, caused entirely by the chia swelling inside her intestines without enough hydration. It was a wake-up call. Even a natural superfood can backfire if not treated with care. So how do we enjoy chia without turning it into a fiber trap? The key is moderation and preparation. Start small, think 1 teaspoon per day, and let your digestive system adjust gradually. Your gut bacteria need time to adapt to new fiber sources, and slow is always better than sudden. Over the next week, you can slowly increase to a tablespoon or 2, listening to how your body responds. But starting small isn't enough on its own. Fiber needs water to move smoothly through the digestive tract. Every serving of chia should be accompanied by at least a full glass of water, and seniors should aim for 6 to 8 glasses throughout the day. Think of it as lubricating a machine. Without enough fluid, The fiber gets stuck, forming a sticky mass that can slow everything down and create discomfort. Diversity is also essential. Instead of relying solely on chia, combine it with other fiber sources like leafy vegetables, oats, flax seeds, or nuts. This variation feeds the gut microbiome more evenly, reduces the risk of digestive upset, and ensures a wide range of nutrients. Picture your gut as an orchestra. Each type of fiber plays a different instrument. When one dominates, the harmony is lost, and the symphony turns into chaos. A small tip many people overlook: pay attention to your body's signals. If bloating, cramps, or irregular bowel movements appear, scale back and increase more gradually. Fiber isn't a race, it's a lifestyle habit. Over time, with the right pace, hydration, and variety, chia seeds can sweep through your system like a gentle broom, supporting digestion, gut health, and overall energy, rather than creating a blockade. In short, chia seeds are a gift, not a weapon. Treat them with respect, start slow, hydrate generously, mix with other fibers, and listen to your body. By doing so, you get all the incredible benefits of this tiny superfood, without risking bloating, constipation, or a sudden trip to the ER. It's about smart, sustainable nutrition that keeps you feeling vibrant, energized, and in control of your gut health as you age gracefully. Number 4. Eating dry chia seeds without soaking. It seems harmless, doesn't it? Just sprinkle a spoonful of chia seeds onto your yogurt or smoothie, thinking you're doing something good for your body. But here's the quiet danger. Chia seeds are tiny sponges. When you eat them dry, they start absorbing water inside your body. And if your hydration isn't perfect, that expansion can lead to bloating, discomfort, or worse. Imagine this. You're 68. You've heard chia is a superfood, so you toss a tablespoon straight into your morning oatmeal and wash it down with a glass of water. It feels fine at first, but inside your esophagus and stomach, those little seeds swell dramatically. They pull water from your digestive tract, forming a sticky, gel-like mass. The result? Trouble moving through your intestines, discomfort, and in some cases, a real risk of obstruction. Here's a real-life story. A patient, also 68, followed exactly this routine. She ate her chia dry, thinking a glass of water afterward was enough. Within hours, she felt an unusual fullness and pain in her stomach. By the next day, she ended up in the ER with a mild bowel obstruction. It was a scary but very real consequence of a simple misstep. All that was needed to prevent it? Just a little foresight. The principle is simple. Chia seeds are incredibly powerful, but their magic comes from proper preparation. When soaked, they transform into a soft, gel-like texture that is gentle on the digestive system, helps regulate blood sugar, supports hydration, and allows your gut to absorb nutrients effectively. Dry seeds skip that crucial step, turning a superfood into a potential silent enemy for your gut. So what's the fix? It's surprisingly easy. Start by soaking your chia seeds before eating. The recommended ratio is 1 teaspoon of chia seeds to 10 tablespoons of liquid. Let them sit for at least 20-30 minutes, or even better, soak them overnight. During this time, the seeds absorb water and swell, forming that smooth, digestible gel that your intestines will thank you for. Once soaked, the possibilities are endless. Mix them into your morning smoothie for a creamy texture. Stir them into yogurt for a filling breakfast, or prepare overnight oats that will keep you satisfied well into the afternoon. The gel consistency not only eases digestion, but also helps with hydration, nutrient absorption, and maintaining a gentle, steady release of energy. Here's a little insight most people don't realize. The difference between dry and soaked chia is dramatic. Dry chia can feel like a brick inside your gut, while soaked chia flows gently, nurturing your digestive tract. It's a small, simple adjustment, but one that prevents bloating, constipation, or even trips to the ER, and allows you to reap all the benefits of this tiny, nutrient-packed seed safely. So remember, never underestimate the power of water. With chia, soaking isn't just a step. It's a safety measure, a digestive aid, and a way to unlock the full potential of this superfood. One little step, and your gut, your energy, and your comfort can all improve remarkably. After all, it's not about eating more, it's about eating smart. Number 3. Mixing chia seeds directly into acidic liquids. You might think you're being clever, dropping chia seeds straight into your morning lemon water or apple cider vinegar detox drink. It feels fresh, energizing, and healthy, right? But here's the catch that most people overlook. Acids like lemon juice or apple cider vinegar can actually interfere with chia's magic. Chia seeds work their charm by forming a gel called mucilage when soaked in liquid. This gel slows digestion, helps regulate blood sugar, supports gut bacteria, and provides a gentle, steady release of energy. But acids disrupt this gel-forming process. When chia hits an acidic environment before it has had time to hydrate, it struggles to form that smooth, slippery gel. Instead, you're left with unevenly hydrated seeds floating in your drink. The consequences aren't just theoretical. Unevenly hydrated chia can irritate your stomach, cause bloating, or even trigger acid reflux. Nutrient absorption drops, meaning those omega-3s, fibers, and antioxidants you were counting on may not be fully available to your body. In short, the very benefits that make chia a superfood can be significantly reduced. Here's a real-world example. A 54-year-old woman in Texas had made a habit of drinking chia seeds straight into apple cider vinegar every morning. She was consistent and believed she was doing something great for her metabolism and gut health. But within a couple of weeks, she started experiencing severe stomach cramps, bloating, and acid reflux that kept her awake at night. Her body was trying to tell her something. The fix? Simply soaking the chia seeds in plain water first, before adding the acidic liquid. Almost immediately, her discomfort disappeared, and she began to feel the energy-stabilizing and digestive benefits she had hoped for. This is where a tiny tweak makes a huge difference. Step 1. Hydrate your chia seeds in plain water, using a simple ratio: 1 teaspoon chia to 10 teaspoons water. Let them sit for at least 20 to 30 minutes, or overnight if you can plan ahead. Step 2. Once the gel has fully formed, mix them into lemon water, apple cider vinegar, or even citrus-based smoothies. Step 3. If your stomach is sensitive, buffer the acidity with something gentle, like yogurt, almond milk, or oats. This minor adjustment completely changes the chia experience. Instead of struggling with bloating or acid irritation, you get smooth digestion, more stable blood sugar, better absorption of omega-3s, and steady energy throughout the morning. It's a little behind-the-scenes trick that most people never hear about, yet it transforms how your body responds to this tiny but mighty seed. Think of it this way. Chia seeds are like a sponge. They need time to soak before they perform at their best. Rush the process, and your body misses out on the benefits. Respect the soaking step. And suddenly your morning drink goes from being a potential gut irritant to a nourishing, energizing boost that supports your digestion, heart, and overall wellness. A small change, but the payoff is immediate and surprisingly noticeable. Number 2. Choosing low-quality, unverified chia seeds. We often think that all chia seeds are created equal. A little sprinkle here, a tablespoon there, and we believe we're doing something good for our bodies. But here's a truth that many seniors, and honestly a lot of health enthusiasts, overlook. Not all chia seeds are safe. Quality matters. Big time. Low-quality chia can be more than just disappointing. It can be downright harmful. Some seeds are grown in poor soil, exposed to pesticides, or improperly dried and stored. Others may harbor mold, bacteria, or even trace heavy metals. Because chia seeds absorb everything from their environment, good or bad, what goes into the soil can end up in your gut. And for older adults, who may already have more sensitive digestion and immune systems, the consequences can be surprisingly serious. Omega-3 oils in chia, which make it so appealing, are also delicate. If the seeds are old or improperly stored, these oils can oxidize. Oxidized oils are not just unpleasant in taste, they can accelerate inflammation and cellular damage. So instead of supporting heart, brain, and joint health, poor quality chia may actually work against you. Here's a real-life example. A 63-year-old woman, trying to be thrifty, bought bulk chia from a local store. She faithfully added it to her morning yogurt every day. Within weeks, she noticed persistent fatigue, bloating, and stomach discomfort. Lab tests revealed mycotoxins in the chia she was consuming, mold toxins that had developed during storage. Once she switched to certified organic chia seeds with third-party quality testing, her symptoms gradually disappeared. She could finally enjoy chia safely, reaping the fiber, omega-3s, and antioxidants without the unwanted side effects. So what's the fix? First, always choose organic chia whenever possible. Organic certification reduces the risk of pesticide residues and environmental contaminants. Second, look for brands that provide third-party testing. This ensures your seeds have been checked for heavy metals, pathogens, and other unwanted substances. Third, stick with whole seeds instead of chia powders. Powdered chia oxidizes faster, meaning the precious omega-3s go rancid sooner. Fourth, pay attention to freshness. Good chia seeds should smell neutral. If they smell fishy, musty, or otherwise off, toss them immediately. Finally, store chia properly, in a cool, dark, dry place, ideally in an airtight container in the fridge. Whole chia seeds stored this way can last up to 2 years while keeping their potency intact. By taking these steps, chia seeds transform from a potential hidden hazard into a superfood powerhouse. You'll get the full range of benefits: heart protection, anti-inflammatory support, stable energy, improved digestion, and brain nourishment. It's a small investment in mindfulness, reading labels, choosing trusted brands, and storing seeds carefully, that can make an enormous difference in your health, especially as you age. Remember, the chia seeds you pick aren't just ingredients in a smoothie. They're part of a daily habit that fuels your body. And when you choose wisely, the payoff isn't just in better digestion or energy. It's in peace of mind, knowing that every spoonful is safe, effective, and truly nourishing. Number 5. Not understanding the limits of omega-3 conversion. You might think that sprinkling chia seeds on your yogurt or smoothie is enough to cover all your omega-3 needs. After all, chia is celebrated as a superfood, right? But here's the subtle truth that often surprises seniors. The omega-3s in chia aren't exactly the ones your brain and heart are craving. Let me break it down. Chia seeds are loaded with ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, a type of plant-based omega-3. The body can convert ALA into EPA and DHA, the two forms that truly support brain health, memory, cardiovascular function, and inflammation reduction. But here's the catch. Your body is not very efficient at this. Only about 5–10% of ALA turns into EPA, and a mere 2–5% becomes DHA. That means even if you eat a generous serving of chia every day, most of it won't become the omega-3 your heart and brain actually need. This limitation is more than just a number. It has real-life consequences. A study conducted over 6 months with older adults found that participants who relied heavily on chia and other ALA-rich plants but didn't include direct sources of DHA and EPA still had low blood levels of these crucial fatty acids. Many of them reported persistent joint stiffness, fatigue, and slower recovery after minor physical activity. Even with good fats in their diet, their bodies weren't getting the targeted benefits for cognitive and cardiovascular support. If you've been assuming that a couple of tablespoons of chia are all you need, here's your mini shocker. Your brain and heart might still be missing out on essential nutrients. That's why it's so important to pair chia with direct sources of DHA and EPA. Fatty fish like salmon, sardines, or mackerel are excellent options for those who include seafood in their diet. For vegetarians or vegans, algae oil supplements provide a reliable source of both DHA and EPA, bypassing the inefficient conversion entirely. So, what's the practical takeaway for seniors? Start with a balanced routine. 2 tablespoons of chia per day for fiber, antioxidants, and plant-based omega-3s, and complement that with at least 1 direct DHA-EPA source. This combination ensures you're getting both the benefits of chia and the bioavailable omega-3s your body truly needs. Over time, you'll likely notice improvements in energy levels, joint comfort, mental clarity, and even mood stability. Think of chia as a supporting actor, rather than the star player in your omega-3 story. By respecting the body's natural conversion limits and pairing it wisely with preformed DHA and EPA, you transform your daily chia habit from a good intention into a genuinely brain and heart-supportive routine. And the best part? It doesn't require complicated recipes or fancy supplements, just mindful choices and a little planning, and your omega-3 intake can finally reach the level your body has been silently asking for. When chia seeds are used correctly, they can truly transform your daily health routine in ways that go beyond just a trendy superfood. Let's take a closer look at the real benefits that make chia more than just a sprinkle on your yogurt. First, digestion and gut health. Those tiny seeds create a gel called mucilage when soaked, and this isn't just for texture. It actually helps your digestive system move smoothly. It acts like a gentle brush for your intestines, supporting regularity while also feeding the good bacteria that keep your gut microbiome thriving. Think of it as giving your inner ecosystem a little boost every day, helping your body absorb nutrients more effectively, and keeping bloating or discomfort at bay. Next up, blood sugar stability and lasting energy. When chia is soaked, it slows the absorption of glucose, preventing sudden spikes in blood sugar. That means fewer energy crashes and less temptation to reach for snacks between meals. It's a small habit that adds up to steadier energy, smoother mornings, and more controlled cravings throughout the day. Heart health and inflammation are also key areas where chia shines, especially when paired with a source of DHA or EPA like fatty fish or algae oil. This combination helps reduce inflammation in the body, eases joint stiffness, and even supports healthy blood pressure. Over time, it's like giving your cardiovascular system a gentle tune-up, keeping your heart and joints feeling more resilient. And let's not forget bones and muscles. Chia seeds are naturally rich in calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, nutrients essential for keeping bones strong and muscles functioning properly. For seniors, this support can be subtle but powerful, helping maintain mobility, strength, and independence. And here's a little tease for what's coming next. The way chia works at a cellular level can actually help rejuvenate from the inside out, something most people don't realize. Stick around, because the next chapter dives into this fascinating secret and shows how to get the most out of these tiny but mighty seeds. When it comes to applying chia seeds in your daily routine, especially for those over 60, the key is simplicity and consistency. You don't need a complicated plan. Just small, thoughtful steps can turn chia from a potential digestive challenge into a true health ally. Let's start with practical ways to include chia right away. One of my favorite morning routines is a simple chia smoothie. Just take 1 teaspoon of soaked chia, Mix it with half a cup of almond milk and add your favorite fresh fruit. It's creamy, satisfying, and provides fiber, omega-3s, and antioxidants all in one easy sip. Another option that's become a staple for many seniors is overnight oats. Combine 1 teaspoon of chia with half a cup of oats, half a cup of milk, and a teaspoon of walnuts or other nuts. Let it sit in the fridge overnight. And in the morning, you have a ready-to-eat, nutrient-packed breakfast that supports digestion, blood sugar, and sustained energy. Next, consider the timing and dosage. It's important to start slow. 1 teaspoon per day is a gentle introduction. Over a few weeks, you can gradually increase to 1 to 2 tablespoons daily as your body adjusts. Pairing chia with a source of DHA or EPA, like fatty fish or algae oil, 3 to 4 times a week can amplify its heart, joint, and brain benefits. This approach ensures your body is actually absorbing and using the nutrients effectively, without overloading your digestive system. And here's the small but powerful secret. Just a few mindful tweaks each morning can completely change how chia affects your body. Instead of risking bloating or discomfort, you turn it into a daily tool for digestive health, sustained energy, and overall vitality. For anyone navigating life past 60, this little habit can become a cornerstone of living well. Tiny seeds, big impact, all with minimal effort. Stick with these simple practices, and you'll soon notice the difference, not just in digestion or energy, but in the quiet reassurance that comes from taking care of yourself in a sustainable, gentle way. Looking back at everything we've explored about chia seeds, one thing becomes crystal clear. Chia is a superfood, no doubt, but how you use it makes all the difference. It's not just about sprinkling it on yogurt or tossing it into a smoothie. The magic happens when you respect its unique properties and avoid the common pitfalls. Remember the 5 biggest mistakes we discussed: eating chia dry, overdoing the servings, mixing it directly with acidic liquids, choosing low-quality seeds, and assuming chia alone gives you all the omega-3s you need. Each of these missteps can quietly sabotage digestion, energy, and even heart and joint health. So what's the takeaway? Start simple and smart. Always soak your chia before eating. Gradually increase your portions. Pair it with direct sources of DHA and EPA a few times a week, and select high-quality seeds that are tested and trustworthy. These small, mindful habits transform chia from a potential digestive challenge into a powerful tool for wellness. And here's the beauty of it. Taking care of yourself doesn't require expensive supplements or complicated routines. It just takes consistency, awareness, and a few thoughtful adjustments. And here's a little nudge to inspire action. Imagine feeling more energized, more balanced, and genuinely healthier in just a few weeks because you applied these simple chia strategies. It's not a gimmick. It's practical, doable, and incredibly rewarding. So are you ready to put these secrets into practice and see the difference for yourself? Share your experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear how these tiny seeds are making a big impact in your daily life. Your journey to smarter, safer, and more effective chia use starts now.